Let's go.
I guess, yeah.
You out here guessing and
I'm getting lucky today.
We're ready to play a game today, and we got a great guest with us. We got Baylor wide receiver Gavin Holmes to play What Happened Next. And Gavin, we're going to show you a number of different plays, but we're going to freeze it right before the decisive moment. Then right after that, you'll have to fill in the blank and tell us what happened next. We're going to keep score. So, Gavin, you ready for this? How do you feel about your college football knowledge?
No, I'm pretty knowledgeable, so I'm ready. Let's do it.
So we're gonna start with the first play here, and we start with one of the wildest finishes. It was 2015 Michigan State versus Michigan. Michigan is up 2 points, 10 seconds left, ready to punt the ball away. Here's a snap. Let us know what happened next.
I think from what I can remember, they block it and they return it for a touchdown. I'm pretty sure that's what happens.
All right, well, let's run the play. Does he have it on the first one? Mishandled.
Yeah, okay.
And then the return for the touchdown. So you kind of had it right.
Yeah, it was close.
And the judges have just got back to me. We're going to give you a point for that. You're 1 for 1. We'll take it. All right, so we're off to a good start, Gavin. We're going to go to our second play, and this one is kind of a Heisman moment for RG3 back in 2011. Number 5, Oklahoma, 22nd ranked Baylor. Baylor has never beat Oklahoma leading up to this game. They're tied at 38, less than 20 seconds left. RG3 takes the snap and gets to moving over here. Tell us what happened next.
Yeah, he threw it to the back corner of the end zone, and I'm not sure who the receiver was. It might have been Terrence Williams. I think that's who it was. So yeah, I remember this play.
2 for 2, 2 for 2. Let's run the play. I didn't know you were gonna drop the name of the wide receiver. now that's some Baylor knowledge.
He has time, launches it to the end zone. Touchdown, Terrence Williams.
Third play. Just a few weeks ago. This might look familiar to you. I don't know. Baylor hosting Albany. Some guy who has the same name on the back of his jersey as you just happens to get this punt here. And then maybe you can take me through exactly what happened next on this play.
I'm pretty sure he returns it for a touchdown.
But what goes on? What did he see when he caught the rock?
I think as soon as he caught it, he just made a guy miss, broke one tackle, and then it was just green in front of him, and he just took it to the crib.
There's a lot of significance with this touchdown right here. For those that don't know, you're a 6-year senior. You've dealt with quite a bit of injuries. Just to name a few, you had ACL injury, then your body rejected the cadaver that you had, and then you had to go through a number of other numerous injuries with a broken ankle. To get this kick return years after rehabbing, what was your emotions like? Can you describe them and just how much this moment meant to you?
Yeah, it was a very special moment. I could just see it too on all my teammates and coaches' faces. They were all happy. I was so happy. I know my family was there. They were happy. I've just been, like you said, it's been a long road, and I've been working on that. Working for moments like that for a long time, and just to finally experience all that after all the trials and tribulations, man, it was a crazy experience.
Amen, brother. You're preaching right now. I love that. Definitely keep doing your thing. All right, now let's keep doing our thing with this game. Play number 4. This is a signature play from a college football Hall of Famer, 1998. I don't know if your knowledge goes back to the 90s, but this is Illinois versus Penn State. 4th and inches. It's a pretty memorable play. I'll give you a hint. It starts at the top of the screen. What happened next?
Starts at the top of the screen. I'm guessing he jumps over. I would assume that linebacker right there jumps over, maybe causes a fumble or something. I'm not personally familiar with this play, but I'm just kind of spitballing here. But I think that's
4th and inches. He jumps over. Run the play.
Yeah.
They call this, it was LaVar Arrington, all right? He leaps over everybody, gets a tackle, run back. It's a loss of downs. I mean, it was pretty much one of the only ways that he could have made a play here. Not often can somebody just shoot their shot and get it right. We are currently 4 for 4, ladies and gentlemen. Gavin, when you guessing things right and don't even know what's going on, that's when you know the vibe is right. The vibe is good.
I'm feeling it.
Right.
I'm feeling it.
Fifth play. This next one has been turned into a GIF, if you will call it. It even made it onto Jimmy Kimmel back in 2015, and it's an overtime coin flip. The ref is walking out to announce like the coin flip of what's happening. He taps the Arizona dude on the shoulder, and then something else happens next. It's a funny exchange at the middle of the field. What does Will Parks do next after the referee tapped him on the shoulder?
I don't remember this either. Honestly, I have no idea. I'm trying.
All right, so it's like one of those things when you think somebody is doing something and they're not doing something. That's the only hint I'm gonna give you. He thought the ref was reaching out to dap him up.
Yeah, so he went to
tried to tap him back on the shoulder. Listen, homie was just trying to get to the game. It's all good. I feel him, but that happened on national television, my boy. You are now a meme. 4 for 5. It's all good. All right. You've gotten 4 out of 5. We'll move on to the 6th one. You're going to make up for it right here. This is another Heisman winning QB, 2016, Louisville versus Syracuse. Lamar Jackson keeps a rock by himself here and runs towards the sideline. And something happens next. What happens?
I think he jumps over the guy. I'm pretty.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Run it.
Yeah. I remember that.
Listen, Lamar Jackson is one of the coldest dudes to ever play college football. I remember his stat line used to be like 7-8 touchdowns or something. Is there somebody that you've watched college football and you'll be like, damn, like you are probably one of my favorite college football players ever? Because Lamar Jackson is definitely on top of my list.
No, yeah, Lamar's up there. I'm trying to think who else. Shoot, RG3 when he was here. RG3, you got Cam Newton.
We'll take you to our next play now. This one is it should be burned into your memory, right? 2021 Big 12 title game, Oklahoma State versus Baylor. The Cowboys have 4th and goal, and if they score, I mean, they're probably going to be a college football playoff team. Take me through what happens next.
My boy McVay beat him to the pylon, stopped him. That was insane. That was, yeah.
What was your view of this play when it was unfolding?
Jackson trying to turn the corner, and he did not get there. Jaron McVay raced him to the pylon and made sure he came up inches short.
I remember being on the sideline and just seeing that, and we all kind of looked at each other like, and then we ran onto the field, and that was insane. That's something I will just, that was just a crazy experience.
2017, you're on the field for this one. Baylor at Kansas. I think you probably know what happened. So what's the significance about this Charlie Brewer pass that he's about to throw to you? What happened next?
Charlie threw a great kind of back shoulder ball. And I adjusted to it, caught it. That was my first collegiate touchdown.
You always remember your first, right?
Yeah, that was a huge moment. Yeah.
Take me through the route.
It's kind of like a fake block and up. So I feel like, honestly, looking back on it now, I feel like I could have sold it a little better. But I was so anxious because I knew the ball was coming to me.
Now we'll go to our 9th one. You're doing good here, but now we're throwing it back again. You might have seen this one on YouTube. Southern Miss versus Alabama, 4th and 12. This is gonna be a deep pass to Tyrone Prothero. What happened next? famous play. I don't know. Let's see how much you know your history.
This one's tough. I do not remember this one.
The catch is crazy.
Yeah. Is this? Nah. I was gonna say, is this one of the catches where he like wraps it around him? I don't know if that's.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, we'll just go with that.
Run the play. Let's go.
I guess, yeah.
You out here guessing and
getting lucky today.
We end up with our last play here. 2008, first-ranked Texas versus seventh-ranked Texas Tech. Texas Tech is down with 8 seconds left, but they've got a pair of Heismans on their team. Harold throws it to his boy Michael Crabtree here on this play. Tell us what happens next.
Yeah, I remember watching this with my dad. We were in the living room, but yeah, he throws it. Crabtree catches it and breaks like 2 tackles, or the Texas defenders just couldn't tackle him. He runs in the end zone. I remember physically watching this play with my dad. This was crazy.
Yeah, I remember watching this play too. We ran it back on SportsCenter over and over again. Yeah. Michael Crabtree to the crib for the game-winning touchdown, and you get the game-winning answer. 9 for 10. That is solid right there. Now let's check in on our What Happened Next leaderboard. We got Michael Mayer and Will Shipley tied at the top with perfect scores, and then Gavin Holmes moves into third place by just getting one wrong, a 9 out of 10. Crushed this one, man. Great job on this game. It's truly an inspirational story to see how you've bounced back.
I want my story to be influential to anybody else who's going through something like I have. And just know that it can be done. It's going to take a lot of hard work, but I loved football enough, and I knew that this is what I wanted to do enough to keep it pushing.